Let's see if this thing starts. Oh look, it just started instantaneously. Again, this must be a new record. Oh, we're recording? Shit. Oh, hello everyone, Galacticstorm here. Welcome to the show. And today, we're at episode 7 of our BashBots Afterthoughts. I'm me. We have Wither, aka Mygronic / Bitchbone. And then we have two guests. Well, one's not here at the moment. Our guests are going to be Alex the Hunted and Loki. And then we have Mystic and Firewave. Welcome.
Hello.
Well,
Hello.
Angry French.
Angry
Yes, the
Frenchman,
saltiest baguette in recent memory. He's here.
Aww. Sad.
The salty baguette.
Sad. We are all here.
We should make a baguette bar set up a Firewave now.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Would be terrible because it doesn't have rake, but it would be funny.
How would even a salty baguette taste?
Don't think I'm gonna make you do the experiment because no, I would rather not do that.
You would rather not explode.
Crazy experiments.
I mean, also I've enough salt in my system. I don't need more.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So Mystic.
You shit out salt.
So Mystic tied with
Yes.
Wither. They are some of the oldest competitors within the competition. They've been there since season 1. Mygronic with Wither, and then Firewave and Mystic. They both fought together in episode 1. And Firewave introduced the killing power of Wither to Wither. Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, fun fact: we're actually in our like big comp record. We're actually 2-1 to me, because even before BashBots, we technically fought each other in a fat rumble in old lost media called Gary's War, Series 3.
Oh yeah, and I fucking
Yeah.
ooted myself off of him. So yeah, that, and then I killed him in season 1, and then he got the last minute Uda in season 3. So technically, yeah, he has the lead. I'm coming for your head, bitch. Season 5, you will be fucking dead.
Okay, Kroger, make it happen.
Yes.
Make it happen.
We need to settle this. We need to settle this, man. We're technically in BashBots, we are both at 1. Please make this happen.
Yeah.
Please.
So,
Please, if you're listening.
What was the... Wow, that truck's pissed. What was the inspiration for this year's Firewave? You had a few different configs, and this one is pretty sexy looking. So why did you go with these improvements?
So one big thing I wanted to do with this. Well, there was two things I wanted to do. First was come back to tri-bars, like I did in season 2, because the thing is like basically tri-bars are a lot more stable, like in terms of hits. Like you don't like flop out of control. Like basically, if you look at, for example, in real life Bloodsports, like that one time it flung itself out, that was basically because bars tend to be more unstable, especially when you like bounce off a wedge or get uppercutted by a vertical spinner. And tri-bars tend to stay basically leveled even when you got flung really far. Like a good example of that in real life is Poison Arrow and Son of Waiachi. Like even though Son of Waiachi got tossed really high, it stayed like mostly balanced because tri-bars are more stable. And so basically I wanted to get back to that, so that's why the tri-bar is back. And the other thing is like the new front wedge, which is a bit different from the other ones they had, because usually the previous ones, the front wedges were mostly there to like tank other horizontal spinners, and especially robots that were more like Tombstone, kind of like Stardust Potato, who killed me all the way in season 1. Because the problem is that Tomb clones are kind of my kryptonite to some extent, because they can outreach me, hit the chassis directly and just kill me that way. So that's normally what the wedge is for. But in season 4 I was like, I needed the wedge as like a backup plan because of bots like, the Mygronic in season 3 were like tanky enough that like I won't be able to break them in an entire fight. And so the idea is that potentially I can like try to wedge them if they like smother me, or if the blade doesn't do anything. That was the idea of these specific improvements.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty interesting to know.
Classic remodel.
I might have to do a tri-bar now.
The classic model move. Oh, no.
Honestly, yeah, I recommend, especially for an overhead. I did a test on a Tombstone to see how much it like helps. I don't think it doesn't seem to help that much on like something like a Tombstone kind of design, but on overheads it's really useful.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a note to self to that. Yeah, my bot's like something like a tombstone, but yeah, I'll just have to see what the science does in that. So enough about me. Yeah, the 5 episodes were very interesting compared to the compared to some of the other episodes. Some of them had the win or go home scenario, and others had like what part in the top 16 am I going to be in? Am I going to be number 1, 2, 69, 16, or whatever? And yeah, these were all, most of them were win or go home scenarios. So let's head towards the very first fight here, in which motorcycle, in which we have Tender Love and Catch V4. This one was going to be definitely a serious fight in between like who's going to go to the top 16 or not. And yeah, it was a back and forth fight, but Catch V4 had some dominance a little bit more compared to Tender Love. And then Catch V4 then just flung Tender Love out of the arena. I think that was like its first time that I get flung out. Was it?
No, Tender Love.
Yeah, Tender Love.
I think it is.
Might be. Honestly, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like...
what I do remember is recording this. I think I recorded the slow-mo camera for it. If I remember, I can check.
Nice.
Checking.
Insider information.
Yes,
because I recorded a few fights because then Riley couldn't do it. She's normally the person that does that shit for people.
That's why I...
where is BashBots?
But yeah, it was
yes.
very close fight.
Yes, I have here.
Alright, awesome. It was like, what, the out of the arena was in the last few seconds. But yeah, what were you guys' thoughts on that? Especially with this new improved catch. It seems to be a more serious competitor compared to the last few catches that were in the series.
Yeah, this one is actually solid. The thing, I figured it would be tricky to like beat Tender Love with it, because the problem is that, the thing with flippers is that, especially with this configuration, that you could like, there's a bunch of cases where you can like get a robot stuck on the rails or something like that, or even as you can see in this fight, getting it stuck like when he got stuck into the like Urzon wall, like Tender Love got for a bit. The problem is that like Tender Love, you can't really get it stuck somewhere because it has the 360 lifter to get out of it, so that was already a slight problem. But no, I guess it wasn't too much of an issue because he won in the end.
I've just listened to the reaction from the Utah because I was in the normal VC. It was a small scream from people.
Oh my!
It's amazing.
Sounds amazing.
I mean, it is basically it is Tender Love being like, I think he got like top 4 more. Didn't he get top 4 like once or twice?
Yeah,
I think.
season 2.
Yeah, so like top 4 guy gets killed by a bot that kind of did not that great for several seasons in a row. Yeah, seems about right.
Yeah. And now Catch V4 is 3-1, Tender Love's 2-2, and yeah, we're gonna have to see if he's gonna be in the top 16 or not. And now we have your match, ETA Rampage Firewave.
Fucking Christ.
Yes,
that
unfortunately.
fight, man.
So, what was your strategy coming into this fight? Because you have not just a horizontal, but you also have a lifter to deal with. So, what was your plan?
I mean, can we really call the Stream Mech a lifter? I mean, technically it could, but like, it wasn't really meant to do that. Maybe that's something I should be trying to do, seeing if I can make a configuration where the Stream Mech is actually a flipper. That could be interesting.
Oh, do it.
But I don't know if I really have a set strategy, because the thing is, the rumbles are interesting because like for a horizontal spinner, they tend to be it's interesting because you'd think it would be a bad scenario because 2 bots can gang up on you, which is a possibility, but at the same time, it's also a good thing because you can easily backstab people who are currently fighting, especially in 3 ways. Like, if the other 2 robots are fighting, you can just come from behind and snipe a wheel or something. which I failed to do in this case, which was slightly annoying. But I didn't really have too much of a strategy because I mean both of them were actual threats. I think if I remember, I thought ETA would be less of a threat because it would be like easier to catch because it could catch the flipper panel itself and like have that to get easy bites on him. But yeah, both of them were kind of threatening because both of them were big wedges, and in case of Rampage, even at a vertical spinner. So yeah, it
Dude,
was, and
rem-
yeah, and it was kind of annoying when I almost killed Rampage and then he proceeded to bounce out because fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
I well do remember I made that ETA, so yeah.
Right. So wait, does that mean you technically win by proxy because you won that Rumble?
Oh yeah,
Is that-
true.
God
Maybe.
fucking damn it! Now it's a 2-1.
No,
We
it's
need
like
that
three.
match. We need that match.
Yes.
So in
Yeah,
overall,
yeah.
between you and ETA, you were doing the most damage, but in the end, it was a split decision of all things, and ETA seems to have gotten what was it, more control or more aggression and control, right? Am I wrong? I'll have to look
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, I won effectiveness and he won like Russian control because he was kind of bossing me and also I made Rampage around for a big part of that and I was kind of just vibing and trying to kill people but failing.
Yeah, let me look real quick. I think I have it right here. Let's see. Okay, it is Firewave 666 on effectiveness, aggression 555, and then the control 555. ETA aggression, he got more aggression by one card, and then control ETA had it slightly with 6 and 6 out of 9. So yeah. It was still a very fun
Well,
match,
sad for me.
regardless
Yeah,
of
I'm
what.
just
Regard-
like
Yeah, it
just
was.
annoyed that like I didn't get the kill on Rampage because like I think I'm pretty sure I even got like from what I remember like I think it was Kroger or someone else told me that if I actually had gotten Rampage in the pit I would have won. So it was literally one lucky bounce away from getting the W, which was
I
mildly
think.
infuriating.
I think maybe if Rampage would have taken a few more hits, no, it would have killed him because of Tribar and that, and yeah. It was a very close fight, and unfortunately, you got the you got the silver medal.
Short
but
end of the
not-
stick, yeah.
or the silver medal.
Mhm.
We can go that way.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
So
that makes
what's
you
next?
Yes.
Huh.
What is next?
And what's next?
Wait, you mean Firewave?
Yeah.
Well,
or-
what's next for your next Bash?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I think that like I'm not sure because honestly I'm thinking of retiring Firewave because it's becoming more and more evident that I'm not gonna get a deep run on it. Oh god, this man's already freaking out.
But you know, Mystic, you say that every time.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I was gonna touch on is that every season I say that, and every season I still come back with Firewave. So, because the thing is, most of the time I don't have a suitable replacement for Firewave that isn't way worse. But
You either
now I kind of do. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, no, you will still enter it. Okay. What is the bet? If you still enter it, what are we betting on?
Oh god damn it! We're not doing this shit because I know I'm probably gonna lose either way. But basically the two options I have right now that are in Firewave, I have this robot that I made that's basically it's kind of like if you took something like Gumdrops in terms of geometry but made a weapon a ring spitter so that it can run inverted. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hang on, maybe I can just get a pic of the robot and it would make things immensely easier.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let me just do quickly some research. Shouldn't be taking too long. Come on, where are you? It's here. Did I? Yes, found it. Right, so just take this, go here. There we go.
Oh, that.
So yeah,
thing.
basic, and so
Oh my
basically,
god.
Yeah, this
Cancer.
thing. Because the thing is, the thing that's really nice with this is that like I basically get the reach, kind of get the reach that like something like Gumdrops or a Tomb Clone would have compared to Overhead, and also the whole maneuverability aspect of something like Gumdrops compared to like a Tombstone or something. So I kind of get the best of both worlds in that scenario.
It's like,
So I think that design could do really well, and also it's a bit of a nice twist on the original on the ring spinner idea. And the other option I have is porting over a bot I made in another game. That's essentially this like big shuffler vertical spinner that like hits like a truck. And I was thinking this could be interesting because it's like not completely a generic vert because one is a shuffler and also because it sending things to another postcode would be entertaining. So I don't know. I have a couple options on the table that aren't Firewave, but Firewave coming back is also a possibility. I have a
oh,
couple ideas for that.
oh. Okay. Cosmo and Jonathan Schultz and Huge. Yeah, the two know each other pretty well. They Business Cat made Huge for Mr. Schultz for this competition, and yeah, this was a very entertaining fight. Not only did Huge dispatch Cosmo, he yeeted him into the lights and made Cosmo go boom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The first one in the BashBots history? Yeah, right? I think so.
Well, there's actually a story about it.
Okay.
Basically, what you saw did actually not happen in the fight.
Oh.
It was filmed in post. Since basically, a similar thing happened where basically a huge hit Cosmo and its chassis exploded. Only problem was Kroger forgot to put down the lights. So the chassis. So in the fight, Kroger forgot to put down lights and yeah. Basically, they filmed that in post because the lights would have gone.
Oh.
Had he had them spotted. So that hit. That's also why it burst into flames. Because in the other fight, just the chassis exploded.
Oh, so basically...
I know this because I've heard about the fight.
So basically, Huge won that fight, but
Basically.
it just didn't happen as it was. He just blew up the
Yeah,
chassis
the final
instead.
hit was like a bit different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But he still lost either
See,
way.
some camera magic.
Camera magic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just that that hit would have been way more impressive if it actually had happened in normal conditions. Because holy fuck, what the hell was that hit?
Oh, yeah.
That was it. Well, it did do it before.
Yeah, but it was just the chassis that he tossed to the ceiling, right? The rest of the robot
No,
exploded.
it tossed itself into the ceiling last time.
Ah, okay.
That was against Rampage.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that fucking hit. Like every time I watch the recording of the fight, it just catches me off guard because it's like normal hit, and edge bang goes with into the ceiling. What the fuck?
We're gonna charge you for that.
Basically.
But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He had to put in a few of his lamps. He had to sell them all. Just so.
Sell the lens for the lights.
He had to sell main points for prostitution or something. Who knows?
Or that.
Or that, yes.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
So basically, for the first time, Cosmo is 2-2 and might not have a chance in the top 16. While Huge, on the other hand, 3-1, guaranteed top 16 spot. That's
Basically, yeah.
shocker out of all of them, because Cosmo is
For the second place last time, it's a bit bad. Cosmo is just bad.
Yes.
Cosmo bad meme strikes again.
I mean, why did he?
The bad.
My only
He's
question is, why didn't he go for another config instead of just go bare and just
Yeah,
go
no,
after him?
right? Like, why did he not go for the wedge? Like,
Why didn't he go for his
Like,
his usual standard setup?
reach vert setup? Yeah, he went for the reach vert setup, but I'm pretty sure the wedge would probably have been a lot better deflecting huge. I
Oh,
don't know.
Basically, he wanted to go for the chassis. And with the reach where he could reach better, I also go for the wheels a bit.
Yeah, but the problem is that his chassis is a lot more vulnerable then, so I don't know if it was a gamble worth taking.
no, it
Probably
wasn't.
not, probably.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it clearly
Well,
wasn't.
when I say
considering what
probably
happened.
not, it
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Anything else we need to say about this fight?
Cosmo.
Cosmo bad.
But yeah,
Yes, he
we
is
could just
bad.
keep saying that.
Glacier, bad language.
Man is gone.
Yes. Glacier, bad language, Loki. Another Rumble, worth the ages. Not really, but it's still a good Rumble. It was basically another scenario with your fight. When you go on, maybe have a decent shot at the top 16. Lose, you go bye bye. And it was more of a dominating fight with Loki taking care of both bots. Yeah, they had their share of flips in that, and in the end, Loki would be the one that would basically he would be the one that would win by a unanimous decision, and the other two, Bang Language and Glacier, even though, yeah, they're good bots in that, they're out. So
They're gone.
they're
Bye-bye.
gone, reduced to atoms. Well, except for
Yes.
Cosmo, but
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
yes, but
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, there's not really much to say about this fight. He was grappling the bots pretty well. He was controlling the match, and yeah, both the Bad Language and Glacier had their own good amount of shares. I think Bang Language lost some of his, or I think he lost his flips, like in the later stages of the fight. But other than that, yeah, there's not much to say.
No, it was a fight. That's, I think, the most I could say. It was a fight.
Yeah,
It was just low-key grabby things and lots of flailing around.
slamming him into stuff.
So Mystic, make a grabber. Make a grabber for next.
Yeah, no. Could be interesting, but no.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really much
You
we
do
can
like
say.
a good grabber.
So let's
Yeah, not really.
let's talk about the highlighted fights. Wither, you were in one of them with Siren and Doodle. So what was going on with that fight? And because we didn't see much of it, what was your perspective of it, and what was your strategy in that one?
So, well, strategy-wise, Siren won against Cosmo, which, well, I was like, oh, dear God. Which otherwise I would have fought Cosmo, which would be very scary for my design. But basically, for Siren, I was just like, okay, the center of him is, if I can get under him, under his front, I could probably nibble away. And I've also fought him before, when I fought his, basically Siren under its less good name, which is very redacted, and I wasn't allowed to say during the interview, but it's anime titties.
Oh,
It's yes, I know. Basically, like mainly, I was just, if I can't go under, I can then grind away at this weapon and maybe pop it off. But I got under enough during the fight. Only thing is, the fight had to be done 3 times. Because the first time, like near the end, my internet went out. So we had to reset. And he did push me in the pit, and he was like basically I got to say, do we have another match? Or do we just call it here in a Tyler? And I was like, nah, let's do another one. But he was also saying like, no, I pushed him in the pit. That's good enough. That's an end. No, fuck you. And then the second fight, his claw thingy like got too much support and something fucking exploded.
oh,
I don't know. That's just a random havoc. And then the third fight, it went super well. It was actually a pretty good fight. And then I took off his wheel and he exploded.
oh,
Because basically, with the chassis he was using, the wheels like basically unnocalite.
mm-hmm.
Like we have a nocalite thing. Otherwise, all the robots would hit themselves and it would be super shit. And basically, when a wheel pops off, it unnocalites. But in that chassis, unnocaliting is basically it causes havoc.
Oh.
Which is
Yeah,
not
and basically
good.
when wheels get broken off, the no collides and stuff get removed, so that terrible things happen.
Oh yes.
So that's the main reason why that wasn't shown, and that is slightly depressing. But
Yeah.
I got a win out of it, so now I'm free now.
Yeah.
And knowing next episode is the final episode, I hope I get shown.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I have an idea on which other robots are going to be shown, but we're not going to talk about that. And then for the other highlighted fight, we have Ryu Kitchen and Gumdrops. Gumdrops was able to take down Ryu Kitchen by getting rid of his lifter / mechanism thing, and he was able to go upside down, and he was, I think, counted out. Would that make him 1 and 2?
I think. Ryu Kitchen. No, that
Two,
was
two.
a fight for. Okay, so Gumdrops has defeated.
He's
I
3
think
and 1.
this is their third fight. No, this is their third fight, right? We'll have to think about that. Actually, in the episode, I'm quickly going to check. Right. Oh no, they don't show that, do they?
You don't show the scores, yeah.
They got.
Which
I
would
know
make
they
this
got.
easier.
I know the tranquilizer. They got. What was the second one? Dynamite. Yeah. So that's 2 fights. So that was probably fight number 3 for him. Maybe.
Yeah, that's
probably.
fight number 3, I think. I can't find it.
Okay.
Expect it to be.
But yes. For Ryu Kishin, I think that's 1 and 2 for him. I think. I could be wrong.
And 2 and 1.
Oh, 2
2 and 1.
Oh yeah.
Because he won against Thunderwave.
He won against
though people
Thunderwave and
like to
Spinning
spin
Mayhem. Okay. Spinning
Yeah.
Mayhem, Thunderwave. Yeah. So yeah.
No, not Spinning Mayhem. Tranquilizer. No, not Tranquilizer.
Or,
Tankoff.
oh yeah, that's right.
Tankoff.
Shit.
Remember that thing?
I
That
get that.
exists.
I got the 2
That
screwed up.
exists.
I am
Yeah,
sorry.
that is a thing, certainly.
It is
Yes.
a Robor.
Robur.
Yeah, it does make for a nice segue into the next fight, since we go from one tank to the other one.
Oh, yes.
no.
Oh yeah. He's got a point. No, he's got a point. So, yes.
No.
Main event time. Panther and Sparks. These two, to all those who don't know, they fought in the Season 2 Wildcard Rumble final, and Sparks was able to eviscerate Panther. And then, maybe a few seconds later, Mike Gronick came by and went Amoyamo Shinryu to Sparks.
Nani and bang.
Yes.
Hi.
Sparks,
Yes, I know. Basically,
Man.
what I'll quickly say about that fight. Basically, one of his bars hit me when it was flying about, and that got me kickstarted.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I was scared. Yeah. That's how that fight went.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, this fight,
This fight.
the more interesting one.
This one was more like a rematch and a spot in the top 16, perhaps. Panther and Sparks. They both had good jabs at each other. Panther was able to launch him in the air a couple of times. Sparks was able to hit his sides a bit more effectively, but in the long run, Sparks was able to destroy one of Panther's weapons, and I think did some damage onto his wheels, because I didn't see some tracks on one side. But he won by a unanimous decision, making Sparks 3-0 and Panther 2-1. So yeah, it was a very fun fight.
Yeah, Sparks and
scared of-
Sparks things.
I'm scared of all of those.
Sparks carrying the hearts of horizontal people everywhere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Could you say it's the best horizontal that we have?
It's probably up there, honestly. Either that or fun. I think it's either that or Fun the Wave, but
He's the season 1
Yeah,
champ.
and
so
maybe 5. Well, actually, no.
he is the season 1 champ, so I would say yes.
yes.
Yeah, but that's you could say that with Tombstone. Oh yeah, it's a season 2 champion. Oh, yeah, but it's
Yeah,
just
but see the thing is,
Right,
Sparks
right.
continued to get good. Tombstone is currently falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
Not just. I think a bit motorway maybe. Falling off the motor. I don't know.
And
Yeah.
what?
I think it's probably up there, like either Sparks or Thunderwave, to be honest.
It's between those two, yeah.
I think we could just make it. I think we could just say like Thunderwave is best overhead and Sparks is best like Doom Clone Carbide sort of design.
Rotator kind of thing.
Just
Thingamajig.
yeah,
over
more
the-
yeah, actually, yeah, Rotate is probably a more fair comparison.
Yeah.
But that is Sparks, scary motherfucker.
Very scary.
I want a rematch against Sparks though.
I want.
I think Jack wants it at some point.
Yes.
Still,
So
fighting me,
a Wishbone versus Sparks fight. Kroga, make that happen.
or whatever the fuck I bring for a Spark,
Yes.
or Micronic for a Sparks. That would be an amazing rematch.
You'll
So
probably
what's the
die.
deal with her? You think because you got your vengeance on me, you think you can beat Sparks now?
I can pray. that's more. That's I think more the where
yes.
it would be at.
I hope he carries my vengeance by proxy.
Oh, he will. He will.
I would like to fight
fucking
with, or I would like to have a fight
shoot.
with Sparks. Yeah. And see how that works. I'll probably
Spark.
die in the first 5 seconds, but hey, it'll work. But like in our first exhibition, I was
That's
able to
okay.
take off his tire. Yeah, it was fun.
Ah, yes.
Yes. No. That was with the old Tenrai though.
Maybe.
But and here
With shitty Tenra.
what? Bitch.
What's up? The shitty Tenra.
That was the one.
And it's toxic, man.
That was the one.
It's your job.
That was the one that Bone Man Ace made. So shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh.
Bone. Bitch bone.
The bone man. Boner man.
Bone man. Bishbone. Bishboner. What? But yeah,
Yes.
it was a I would say it was a fun main event, but I think the steal of the episode was Cosmo and Huge. And
Cosmo just casually mixed into the stars.
yes, and I think like the most improved bot definitely would go to Catch because
Yes.
he's not only 3-1 now, but compared to like what Mystic said past seasons was absolutely crap in the last few seasons, and now
Yeah. And also this season, he killed. It's not like he got 3-1 killing noob bots. He casually killed Tenderlove.
Yeah.
What were his other 2 wins? I genuinely forgot.
Shock factor, and it lost against.
Atlas.
Shock,
Which is
yeah, Shock Factor is
respectable.
bad next, so like not a random. Oh, and also Atlas. So yeah, it's not like
No,
it's not
it
like
lost
he's getting.
against. It lost against. Atlas.
So
What
yeah,
was it? Okay.
definitely.
So yeah, it's not like he's killing randoms.
Yeah, it's retribution for Catch. But
Catch Redemption arc. Does that mean season 5 is gonna be Firewave Redemption arc? I can pray, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, and then it will fight me and die because me and Ellie have also happened.
Oh yes.
If you think about it, yes, only Rumbles.
Oh yes.
Because it was against in season 1 in the Rumble, season 2 in the Rumble. Both times she lost. Well, one time I also lost with her, and the other time, bye.
Yeah.
That was back. That is ages ago.
Oh yes. Anything
Yeah.
else we need to say about this episode, or anything you guys want to add on?
Well,
or-
I'm thinking because I don't know if next episode we'll get the top 16 revealed. Yeah,
maybe in the
I
end.
don't know what Krug will be doing.
Yeah,
Maybe at
if
the end.
it's anything like BattleBots, it's probably gonna be in the end.
Okay. Thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And be sure to look at our Facebook pages or whatever pages we have down below. And until then, Galacticstorm saying, keep charging, bitches.